This late in the NFL season, it can be tricky to find a good quarterback wide receiver stack that hasn't been mangled by injury, either to one of the principals or the offensive line charged with making an offense go. But there are a few plays this week that have some nice upside. Now, you don't always have to go with the obvious play. Last week, I'm sure a lot of people went with some kind of stack featuring Jameis Winston, since he was facing the porous New Orleans Saints defense. What a disappointment that was, right? First off, let's look at the combo the Saints are playing this week, Matthew Stafford and Calvin Johnson. Yes, the Lions duo was a bit of a dud last week in St. Louis, but don't expect a repeat in Week 15. The Saints are giving up just over 2 touchdown passes a game, while Stafford has thrown at least 2 touchdowns in his last 3 games. You have to think Megatron will be on the receiving end of one of those against a Saints defense that has no one who can check the veteran wide receiver. Next up, take a look at Aaron Rodgers and Randall Cobb. Despite the Packers committing to the running game in a big way last week, Rodgers still put up 19.42 FanDuel points while throwing for 218 yards and 2 touchdowns. Rodgers has also shown a renewed desire to run the ball himself when things break down, something he wasn't doing earlier in the year. All the more opportunities for FanDuel points. Speaking of getting more opportunities to run the ball, Cobb saw 3 carries out of the backfield last week against the Cowboys to go along with his 8 receptions for 81 yards. Expect the Packers to continue to lean on the ground game with Mike McCarthy calling plays, and for that to open things up for Cobb in the passing game. Finally, if you need a less expensive option than these first two, take a look at Jay Cutler and Alshon Jeffrey. Cutler will only run you $6,700 and is coming off a 315-yard day where he threw for 2 touchdowns, putting up 19.1 FanDuel points against Washington. Jeffrey is coming off a 107-yard performance himself, which included a touchdown catch. He's a bit more expensive at $7,900, but Cutler's price tag should ensure you have some cap space left over to add a stud at another position. Jeffrey caught 10 passes the last time the Bears faced the Vikings, which they do again this week. You can bet Cutler will feed him the ball once again. So there you go, 3 quarterback wide receiver options for you in Week 15. Remember, the most obvious option isn't always the best option. Whatever you choose to do with your lineup, be sure to have it set by 1 p.m. Eastern on Sunday when rosters lock. Good luck! For FanDuel Insider, I'm Aaron Nagler.
Hi, this is Madeline Burke from FanDuel, and thanks for watching. We put out videos every day to make sure you're up to date on all your sports news. Click here to subscribe to our channel, and click here to see more tips to think about before your rosters lock. We'll see you soon.